KSHB 41 News, we're committed to tracking inflation and helping you understand why things seem to cost more right now.
In January, consumers paid 7.5% more on items across the board compared to 1 year ago. It marked the highest inflation rate since the early 1980s.
So some of this is being blamed on the supply chain. Experts explain that as not enough workers to make the goods, not enough truckers to ship the goods, and a variety of other disruptions, including plants that had to shut down, a shortage in computer chips being manufactured overseas, and a backlog at coastal ports, just to name a few. Some of the issues, of course, were exacerbated by the pandemic, but some of these have really been years or even decades in the making.
The Federal Reserve signaled it would raise interest rates in coming months. The theory here is raising those rates would slow down consumer spending, given the supply chain time to catch up, eventually evening out those prices.
But you know that's going to take time. So what can we do in the meantime, and how high are prices right here in the metro? Those are questions the I-Team is committed to answering for you, starting with one possible resource for families.
Our website is to help busy families get dinner on the table.
Polly Connor is one half of the duo behind the website Thriving Home. Based out of Columbia, Missouri, these moms and cookbook authors offer tips to help make meals easier and cheaper.
A big tip we always tell people is menu plan. And I know that kind of sounds like a headache and another thing to do for a busy parent, but it really will save you time and money in the long run.
Much like you, we wish we could freeze prices right where they are to keep them from going any higher. Unfortunately, even the I-Team can't do that. However, we can offer you some solutions, including these tips the ladies from Thriving Home had to pass along.
One thing I always do is I do look at sales, and then again, I utilize my freezer. So for example, if ground beef is on a really good sale, I'll buy a lot of it and then I'll break it up into small portions to freeze. That way I can just thaw out a small amount when I need it.
Speaking of meat, that's one of the 5 basic items our I-Team is tracking for you each week at 5 different metro locations. Ground beef has increased 40 cents at both Walmart and Hy-Vee compared to when we first started tracking prices 4 weeks ago. The price per pound has increased 10 cents at Price Chopper. However, the price for ground beef at both Aldi and Sunfresh remains unchanged. Now, it's important to note sales can certainly impact the prices we're recording for you each week. Also, this is not meant to be a price comparison between stores, since the brands and sizes can vary from location to location. To see our previous articles, you can check out price changes in the area and find a link to more tips from Thriving Home. Just head to our website, kshb.com.